Hi and welcome to a brand new video with Ministry 243, and a new Deathball episode has popped up and we are going to react to it, and it's Jotaro versus Kenshiro, which both are from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure versus Fist of North Star. They are apparently animes. Animes I have honestly never heard about. I never watched them. I have no idea who either of these characters are. So I guess you just have to jump into the analysis and see who could possibly win this. And yeah, let's just get this over with. And let's play.
We've covered a lot of macho heroes here on Death Battle, but these two are as manly and stoic as they come.
It's all in those sweet-ass jackets. I mean, I guess they're pretty badass, too.
Jotaro Kujo, the delinquent-turned-hero from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
And Kenshiro, the wandering fist of the North Star. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, it looks like it could be a 2D battle. That's interesting.
Was a fairly infamous
I guess.
But you can just call him JoJo like his friends do. Get it? Jotaro, Kujo.
How bizarre.
Well, being a high school hoodlum isn't usually a good idea. It worked out great for him, because he toughed up a lot.
At the age of 17, Jotaro was arrested for brutally pummeling 4 known gang members, who were armed with knives and nunchucks of all things, with apparently his bare fists. But Jotaro had a bigger problem. He didn't know how he did it.
He knew he was tough, but not that tough. So he came to the only conclusion that makes sense. He was possessed by an evil spirit!
Oh, just like my pet rat.
Yeah, wait, is that why he's been scratching pentagrams all over
Your
his
pet
head?
rat is obsessed
You'll find out. Then Jotaro did something
gonna be controlled by an evil spirit?
To prove his theory, he swiped a police officer's gun,
Interesting.
pointed it straight at his head, and fired.
And that's how he died. Just kidding. A third arm popped out of his body to stop the bullet, of course.
This strange being attached to Jotaro wasn't an evil spirit at all. It's an entity physically generated by Jotaro himself and inherited through his bloodline.
Yeah, lots of the JoJo family has them, including his granddad, Joseph.
These beings are called stands, literally because they stand by you.
I guess it's not wrong.
It's so lame.
Stands are powered by their user's life force, and turns out Jotaro's life force is supercharged because he's got one of the strongest stands of all, Star Platinum.
Star Platinum has superhuman strength, speed, precision, and vision. He can even phase through bodies and affect a person's inner organs. Plus, while Star Platinum can take a solid hit, most stands can only be damaged by other stands or stand users.
So he's basically invincible unless he's fighting another stand?
Exactly. In fact, unless you have a stand of your own, you wouldn't even be able to see Star Platinum.
Oh great, so he's invincible and invisible.
And when you combine all that with Jotaro's fighting skills and exceptional cleverness, they make a magnificent team.
That's good, because Jotaro soon found out his family's old vampire nemesis was out to get him.
With Star Platinum at his side, Jotaro didn't just stand up to Dio, he copied Dio's greatest ability, the Time Stop.
With this new power, Star Platinum can freeze time everywhere for 5 seconds. He can do it multiple times, though it does need a sort of recharge.
The Time Stop, huh?
Kinda like
I feel like so many characters that uses something similar to that.
Bedroom, ladies. But still, he can friggin' stop time.
In Jotaro's case, he may be human, but he's strong enough to smash through stone and leap several stories. On the other hand, Star Platinum is said to be faster than light.
Sure. Technically he can because he can stop time or whatever, but he can't really move that fast normally, right?
Well, maybe. Star Platinum has matched his speed with another stand called Silver Chariot. Silver Chariot previously defeated a different stand called Hanged Man.
Long story short, Hangman moves between reflections at light speed, and Silver Chariot caught him in mid-movement.
Granted, Silver Chariot had to use an elaborate plan to force Hangman into moving in a predictable direction. If Silver Chariot was truly faster than light, he wouldn't have needed to resort to such a plan. But the fact he caught Hanged Man at all is proof enough that he's at least close to light speed.
So that means Star Platinum is close to light speed too, and he's got the super strength to back up his super speed. He can lift a steamroller that's around 60 tons. He broke the top of this building off and threw it like a javelin. And then there's the time that he broke a giant monster lady's teeth that were harder than diamonds.
The definition of hardness refers to an object's protection from scratches, but we could also compare this to pressure resistance, or the possibility of fracture through a diamond's cleavage. Not that kind of cleavage. The toughest diamonds break around 60 gigapascals. This means Star Platinum can clearly strike with a force equivalent to 3 million tons.
Turns out diamonds aren't forever when Star Platinum's around. What can't this guy do? Sounds like nobody could beat him.
Maybe not, but unlike Stans, Jotaro isn't invincible or invisible. And whenever Jotaro is hurt, Star Platinum feels the same pain. In fact, when a stand user dies, so does their stand. And vice versa.
Sure, but with a guy like Star Platinum having his back, I don't think Jotaro has a whole lot to worry about. These two are one kick-ass duo. And stylish.
Your receipt. You can keep the freaking change.
Okay, Kenshiro.
It's the last decade of the 20th century.
Let's see what he has to offer.
Has been ruined. In this apocalyptic age, the strong survive and the weak kneel. Only one man challenges this new society. And fortunately, he has the literal power to do it.
Kenshiro, Fist of the North Star!
Like most important protagonists, Kenshiro began his journey to greatness as a young orphan.
Lucky for him, he eventually met Old Man Ryukin, who was a pretty cool dude. Ended up adopting Kenshiro along with a few other kids.
He was also the 63rd Denshosha.
Don't shoot what? It's on safety.
A grandmaster of an ancient Chinese martial art called Hokuto Shinken. While anyone can learn the basics of this dangerous fighting style, there can only ever be one Grand Master for each generation.
So that's what Kenshiro set out to be. And with patience, training, and plenty of muscle building, he was named the next successor of Hakuna Matashin. Too bad his adopted brother got pissed he wasn't chosen and killed Ryukin over it. Talk about a sore loser.
With Hokuto Shinken mastered, Kenshiro can focus his energy into his strikes, effectively killing an opponent with a single blow to their pressure points. There are 708 malleable pressure points in the human body, and striking any of them can cause all sorts of effects. Stunning, blinding, healing, restoring memories, making people walk backward.
But mostly, they just make people explode. Anyway, things started looking pretty great for Kenny. He even got engaged. But then nuclear war broke out and turned the Earth into Mad Max land. Kenshiro's fiancée got kidnapped, and this guy used his knife fingers to draw a nifty Big Dipper on Kenshiro's chest. Seriously, how is he not dead after that?
Miraculously, Kenshiro survived and began his wayward journey, wandering the wasteland searching for revenge.
And if we go by how many people he blew up, I'd say he got plenty of it.
He really does leave a big mess behind. I can't even imagine what it must be like to clean up after one of his fights.
Kenshiro had no
I don't want to know, I
with
think.
moves like his bone-crushing fist, spilling wheel-exploding fist, and 100 crack fist. Huh. Seeing him kill all these people from the inside out reminds me a lot of my ex-wife.
How?
Emotionally, Wiz. Most of the time,
Okay.
explosions
I did not expect that.
Giving him plenty of time to explain to his foes
I
how
think.
they're about to die, right before they explode.
You think you can beat me with a finger?
That finger struck the hidden vital point known as Gakuchu. There's no use fighting now. You're already dead.
But Hakuna Matata isn't just for blowing up people.
Sure, Kenshiro has developed a number of legendary techniques, such as the Tenryu Kokyu Ho.
AKA the art of dragon's breathing. According to Kenshiro, this unlocks the full potential of his natural abilities, where a normal fighter would only use about 30%.
He can utilize Toki, or his own natural ki, to perform numerous techniques. Most of these involve punching, of course, but he can also create mirage images of himself, sense other fighting auras, and fire ki-based projectiles to attack or defend from a distance.
Oh, and he can perform miracles, like making a mute girl speak. How the heck
But even that pales in comparison to Hokuto Shinken's
Sounds like he has some interesting powers. I mean, if you can make a mute person talk, then
only those who truly understand pain
interesting.
and loss can apply Muso Tensei. With it, Kenshiro draws upon his inner sadness to enter a state of nothingness. From here, he is impervious to attacks, essentially achieving intangibility.
He also somehow connects to the souls of dead allies and rivals, and can even use their techniques. But it's not like he needs them. He's already crazy enough on his own. He smashed the bones of a giant with a single hand, broke a metal table just by standing up, and hit a tank so hard it blew up.
He's even strong enough to break a skyscraper in half.
And then when it collapsed on top of him, he just walked through it. What a boss.
Just the concrete in one floor of an average-sized skyscraper can weigh over 1,000 tons.
You think that's tough? Kenshiro can stand in lava! Lava! You know how hot lava is?
Up to 2,000.
Yeah, really freaking hot. That's what.
Stand in lava?
Before he blew it up, it shot him square on.
This guy sounds really overpowered.
This guy is manly as hell.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Okay.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, these guys are so stylish, you know they're rocking MeUndies.
In a world
Let's go watching
by despair,
commercial about
darkness,
undies
and
again.
terrible
Apparently.
underwear, there's only one company we trust to keep the balance of style and comfort. MeUndies.com, makers of the best pair of underwear in the world.
Their diamond-seamed pouches cradle my most sacred of jewels without feeling restrained or imprisoned.
Forged from sustainably sourced fabric 3 times softer than cotton, which renders the wearer +10 in comfort and agility.
And MeUndies.com has a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You'll love your undies or get your coins back.
It's dangerous to go unclothed. Get the softest underwear you'll ever own, 20% off with free shipping and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Just head to MeUndies.com/battle. That's MeUndies.com/battle.
Time is limited. Start wearing this legendary underwear. It changed my life, and it's time to let MeUndies change yours. Go to MeUndies.com/battle right now. But first, it's time for a death battle!
Okay, let's pause it. Okay, this seems interesting. Both of them have some interesting powers, but to me, this is no wonder. I am really sure about who I think is going to win this, and that is Kenshiro. It just sounds like he is the most powerful after what I can hear about the analysis and all that. And I don't think Jotaro has much of a chance. I mean, if you can pretty much kill someone with just a finger or something like that, you're pretty much overpowered already as it is. Maybe not One Punch Man overpowered, but it's still really overpowered. It's about halfway through Kenshiro's analysis, I kind of start to think, okay, this guy's going to win. Simply because he sounds so overpowered. But it seems like there's interesting elements they're coming from though. But anyway, yeah. So I guess gonna go watch that battle, and my guess is on Kenshiro. If Jotaro wins, I will be a little bit shocked, to be honest. But then I guess I will get my answer in the result after the battle itself. So anyway, let's get this over with. We need to find out who wins this. Alright, and let's start the battle!
GG やるっていうのなら相手になろう。場所を選ぶ。そこが貴様の死に場所。やっぱりお前は態度がでかいな。
That's gonna be the first time we're actually talking Japanese in a demo. Well, this could be interesting. Okay, I had no idea why they're gonna discard this one. But it looks pretty cool though. I just enjoyed this, but... Oh yeah, the time stop. It could be just because of that, huh? Or maybe not. You're already dead. Okay, that is interesting.
Whoa, wait, what just happened?
Well, all Kenshiro needed to do to win was just get one hit in. But this matchup was far closer than that makes it seem.
Of course it was. Kenshiro spent the whole time fighting Star Platinum, who he couldn't even see. Lucky for him, once he figured that out, his ability to sense other fighting auras helped him keep track of SP. But no matter what he did, Kenshiro isn't a stand user, so he couldn't actually hurt Star Platinum.
Then again, Star Platinum's own strength wasn't quite enough to hurt Kenshiro much either. One of Star Platinum's greatest strength feats involves breaking and throwing a small section of a building. In comparison, Kenshiro broke an entire building, let it fall on him, and acted like it wasn't even there.
Also, while Jotaro may be skilled in deducing his enemy's weaknesses and strategies in mid-fight, Kenshiro's skills, durability, and straightforward approach meant there really wasn't anything for him to pick apart here.
Kenshiro did have trouble with Jotaro's time-stopping and Star Platinum's speed. However, with his awesome durability plus additional intangibility when using Muso Tensei, Kenshiro survived the time stops. And the time stops cooldowns between uses gave Kenshiro enough time to work around them.
The time stop has been worked around by foes in Jotaro's past before, and as far as speed was concerned, Kenshiro may not have been faster than Star, but a mix of Muso Tensei and Mirage clones were more than enough to get by. And let's be real, Jotaro never stood a chance against Kenshiro by himself.
In the end, both combatants had plenty of advantages, but Kenshiro's techniques and overwhelming power ended this fight.
JoJo didn't stand a chance.
The winner is Kenshiro.
I knew it. I knew it. I freaking
Hey guys,
knew it.
thanks for watching this death battle. If you want to see exclusive commentary, click that link right over there.
Okay, the next battle.
Track for this episode, link in the description.
Who is next? I think this was already been spoiled for me, but... Crash Bandicoot and Spyro. Yes, this one has already been... Yeah, that one was already spoiled for me. Before I watched this episode, I saw someone had done a prediction video about this episode. I didn't watch the video though. But anyway, about next time. Crash Bandicoot versus Spyro. That could be interesting. I'm just saying, that could be really interesting. Personally, I would hope Crash wins that because I just love Crash Bandicoot. He's one of my favorite characters, so Spyro is alright too, but I like Crash a lot more. And he could be... Crash could put up an interesting fight. Think about hee and all of the Swedish stuff it does. Oh, I love Crash. Anyway, about this stuff, I was right. Just as I said, Jotaro will have, I guess he will stand a chance, and I was kind of correct about that. And yeah, that battle itself was pretty interesting actually. The animation was a little bit, what do you call it? It was interesting. It was enjoyable, of course. It was sure to be enjoyable. I mean, it was really enjoyable, but I think I still see the episode as a lot better. But it was interesting. I guessed right with outcome, and I'm proud and I'm happy for that, to be honest. Since that doesn't happen a whole lot. And next time we go clash with Spyro, and that's gonna be interesting as well, so... Well, we have to wait and see what that epoch will have to offer, but... It's gonna be weird to see Crash die though, if he doesn't win there, but... Anyway, with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this. Don't forget, you can find the link to the original video in the description below, as always, so you can check it out without my reaction, if you so... excuse me, if you so wish to. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to me in the 2 for more reaction videos like this one, and more gaming videos coming on my channel sooner or later. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Minashi2 signing out.